Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're cutting straight through the hype to look at AI tools that actually solve real-world problems for your daily work. Look, if you're an entrepreneur, a freelancer, a student, or a small business owner, you already know time is your absolute most valuable asset. So we're breaking down a highly curated list of remarkably practical AI technologies designed to literally give you your time back.
Let's just start by validating that AI fatigue you're probably feeling right now. I mean, have you ever downloaded a tool because it looked like absolute magic in a targeted ad, only to close the tab 5 minutes later because it was, well, completely useless? Yeah, we've all been there. New tools launch every single day promising to run your entire business while you sleep, but let's be honest, most of them are just really good at marketing. Today, we're ignoring all that hype. We're focusing exclusively on genuinely useful tech that actually works reliably in the real world.
So, here is the game plan. Today, we're upgrading 4 specific parts of your workflow: mastering research and learning, supercharging online meetings, building your digital second brain, and effortless content creation. Let's get right into it.
First up, mastering research and learning. We are going to fix that truly painful process of hunting down information online.
Think about the old way of doing internet research for a second. You type a question into Google, open 20 random tabs, skim half of each one, and somehow you still don't have your answer. Enter Perplexity AI. Instead of giving you a giant list of websites to dig through, Perplexity reads through trusted sources and gives you one single, clear answer. Say you're looking for the best laptop under $800 for a university student. It processes that exact prompt and delivers a beautifully structured answer. But here's the kicker. It links directly to verified sources so you can easily click and double-check the facts yourself. It completely eliminates that dreaded 20-tab shuffle.
But what if the answers you need aren't actually on the public internet? Well, that is where NotebookLM comes in, and it takes a totally different approach to research. Unlike normal chatbots that scrape the whole web, NotebookLM focuses entirely on the documents you upload. Imagine your boss hands you a 250-page business report. Instead of staying up all night reading it, you just upload the PDF, boom. Now you can literally chat with your document. Ask it to generate 10 instant quiz questions for an exam, or just summarize Chapter 4. But the most mind-blowing feature, it can turn your dry, boring documents into a fully listenable podcast-style conversation. You just hit play and listen to 2 realistic AI hosts break down your report while you commute to work. For anyone who learns better by listening, it's an absolute lifesaver.
Moving right along to our next workflow, supercharging online meetings. It's time to stop furiously typing and actually start listening again. Manual note-taking is usually a mess, right? You're typing frantically, staring at your keyboard, and somehow you still miss the most critical points of the conversation. Say hello to Granola AI. Granola quietly sits in the background of your meeting and creates organized summaries without interrupting your flow at all. And the real differentiator here is that it doesn't just dump a massive, messy transcript in your lap. It actually understands the context of the conversation. It produces clean summaries that highlight key decisions, critical discussions, and clear action items. You finally get to just be present and participate in your meetings again. Now, Firefly's AI takes this whole concept a step further. It records the audio and makes the entire meeting transcript completely searchable. We have all had that moment where you leave a meeting and 5 minutes later, nobody can remember what was actually decided about the budget. Instead of scrubbing through a 60-minute video timeline trying to find one specific sentence, you just search the keyword budget or deadline. Firefly jumps instantly to that exact moment in the conversation. For remote teams, consultants, or project managers who just can't afford to let details slip through the cracks, it is incredibly practical.
Okay, Section 3, your new digital second brain. Because let's face it, collecting ideas from all this research and all these meetings is entirely useless if you can't actually find them later.
Think of Tana as your ultimate digital second brain. I mean, how many times have you typed a brilliant business idea into your phone only to completely lose track of it a week later? Tana fixes this by acting as a personal knowledge system that automatically connects your related notes and projects. Say you're an entrepreneur juggling marketing ideas, affiliate programs, and new website names. Tana links these thoughts together so they actually talk to each other. Pull up one idea, and it automatically surfaces related tasks. It organizes your information for you, so you spend way less time searching through your notes and way more time executing on them.
Let's tackle our fourth and probably most expansive category, effortless content creation. We are going to look at how AI removes the heavy friction from creating written, visual, and audio content. If typing slows down your brainstorming process, Whisper Flow is going to be a massive time saver for you.
Sometimes your brain is just firing way faster than your fingers can type. With Whisper Flow, you just think of your idea and speak naturally out loud, like you're chatting with a friend. It instantly generates clean, organized, and properly punctuated text. And no, this isn't that clunky old voice-to-text on your phone that gets every third word wrong. It actually understands natural speech context. So whether you're drafting a long client email or outlining a huge blog post, you're now only limited by how fast you can think, not how fast you can type.
Now, for all the visual thinkers out there, Napkin AI is proof that you need absolutely zero design skills to explain complex concepts. Have you ever tried to map out a business process and you just end up drawing terrible stick figures or spending an hour endlessly nudging little boxes around on a slide? With Napkin AI, you just type out your confusing wall of text, like the steps of a customer journey, and within seconds, it generates a clean, professional flowchart or diagram. You tweak the layout a bit, and you're done. It instantly clarifies your communication, which is absolutely invaluable whether you're pitching a client or teaching a class.
And speaking of presentations, Gamma represents a massive paradigm shift. You start with a fully built presentation draft, not a terrifying blank slide. Let's be real. Creating presentations usually fills us with dread because we spend 2 hours messing with fonts and backgrounds and maybe 20 minutes on the actual content. Gamma just asks you one simple question. What do you want this presentation to be about? You type in your topic, and it instantly builds out a structured, logical deck with sections and visuals already in place. It's like having the walls of a house completely framed out before you even start decorating.
Because Gamma keeps its layouts so clean and readable right out of the gate, it provides an unbelievable head start. It's absolutely perfect for students trying to finish assignments fast, business owners throwing together a quick pitch deck, or freelancers who want to drop a highly professional proposal on a new client. You never have to start from zero again, which we all know is the absolute hardest part of any creative work.
Now, what about audio? When you need high-quality voice work but you don't have a professional studio mic, or hey, maybe you just don't like the sound of your own recorded voice, 11 Labs is astonishing. It provides incredibly realistic, human-sounding voiceovers. It actually understands the natural pauses, the inflections, and the emotions of a sentence. You can even generate audio in multiple languages to hit a global audience. It expands your content's reach instantly without you ever having to step foot in a vocal booth or hire voice talent.
Finally, let's talk about visual creation. Traditional AI image generators can honestly be super frustrating. You type a prompt, you wait, you realize it's wrong, you tweak one word, you wait again. It's just tedious. Krea AI completely flips this by giving you real-time generation. As you adjust your prompt, change the lighting, or drag elements around, the artwork evolves instantly right in front of your eyes. It feels way less like typing instructions into a slow machine and much more like jamming with a live creative partner. You actively guide the image as it develops, making the whole process incredibly fast and genuinely fun.
Ultimately, the core thesis of this explainer comes down to this quote: AI shouldn't replace your creativity, it should remove repetitive work. None of these tools, whether it's Perplexity for research, Granola for meetings, or Gamma for presentations, are here to do your job for you. They shouldn't replace your critical thinking or your unique human perspective. They exist to remove the friction. They get rid of the slow, manual grunt work so you can focus on executing your big ideas. They're literally here to give you your time back.
So I'll leave you with this to think about. Look at your own daily routines, your meetings, and your research. Which repetitive task will you eliminate from your workflow today? Pick just one of these tools, integrate it into your week, and see just how much easier it is to work smarter, not harder. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I look forward to helping you master the next big shift in technology.